Hey, it's David here at Toy-Zilla, deep in the back bowels of our store. And today I thought it would be fun to look at some of the animation cells that we've gotten recently, kind of go through these. Honestly, some of this stuff, I don't even know what it is. But maybe you guys can help me with it. We're trying to identify some animated series right now. Of course, all this stuff is for sale, so you see anything you want. If we don't have the price, then we'll let you know later. Some of the stuff we do, some of it we don't. But there's some exciting stuff here, so stop looking at me. Let's start looking at some of this cool art we have over here. I want to give you guys some updates. This was a piece I was trying to put together. And we finally have it fully assembled. So it's a scene from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure that features this villainous dude here, Vanilla Ice. Or some people call him Vanilla Iced. But yeah, not to be confused with Vanilla Ice, the pop star. This guy's a stand user from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, a follower of Dio. And in this scene, I'm sorry it's a little graphic, but yeah, he is stomping on our hero, Iggy, who's another stand user, but he's a dog. He's stomping him to death. It's a horrible scene. Here's what it looks like with the line art. But yeah, we've got the COA on this. It's very cool that we finally have it assembled with the background. The background is what took like a lot of time. I was just trying to match it. This is the original hand-painted background that we only have one of. And then this is the reproduction background, which I actually darkened just a little bit so it matches a little bit better with the image that is on screen when you're actually watching the animation. So anyway, let me say hi to everyone here. Then Ice Baby, yes. All right, now I can see all your comments. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. If you didn't notice, we did a live stream earlier on Toy-Zilla Live. So we were just wrapping that up, and now we're gonna start looking at some cool animation. If you guys are not into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that's fine. Everything else we're going to look at here is everything from like Masters of the Universe through... well, we got some dirty stuff in here. I don't think I should... Whoa! I don't want you guys to see this. We're trying to keep this like PG. Okay, I can show you that one. But this is an anime series called La Blue Girl. It's mostly a lot of tentacles going into places that, you know, maybe tentacles shouldn't go, or maybe they should go. It depends on your point of view. There's a hand that's like doing something to another girl. Okay, we're not going to look at that stuff, and no more dogs being traumatized. Let's keep it clean today. Okay, here is Batman Beyond. This is a very cool cell, and these things are just skyrocketing in price right now. So if you don't own a Batman Beyond cell, this might be your only chance. Hey Lauren, thanks for watching. I'll give you a wave. Yeah, so pretty cool. Everything we're showing here is for sale. Sometimes cheaper than it should be, and obviously this price here, $70. It would probably be like $120 or something like that if we actually put it on eBay. But we sell stuff to you cheap, so if you want it, yell or comment right now and say I want it. Masters of the Universe are still relatively inexpensive. A cell like this you could probably get for about, even with the background, probably about $40. JoJo is kind of expensive right now. I mean, these are actually going for like $60 now. I didn't even know we had this one. Okay, I'll put it over there. And then we got recently a lot of new He-Man cells. And these are not in very good shape. You can You can tell they're not in good shape if you can see holes in the paint. But they're still original, authentic, and, you know, I think we were selling these relatively cheap. I'm pretty sure, yeah, $25, so that's not a bad price. He-Man with a little ball in his hand. Anyone remember the episode? Hey, Israel, thanks for watching. Okay, so we got new Cels today, and I haven't even looked through all of these yet. So, dang. I should have looked at these first, but... Okay, if you guys like Motu, there's some stuff here that is not perverted, but it looks perverted. And it's actually very expensive for that reason. This is just creepy, because his hands are like, let me... you know, feel you up or something, and that's not cool. This is He-Man, and it looks like, I don't know what he's doing to Orko. But you can see what happened. I don't know what episode this is from, but Orko does not look happy with whatever He-Man is doing to him. So I'm not saying what he's doing, just something's going on. And then, whoa, what? Okay, this is called a hookup shot. Okay, not for... like a dirty reason, but it hooks up to another scene. But it looks like it's implying that these two guys, He-Man and Tila, are hooking up. Sorry, this is getting like dirty today. I don't know why. It's not my fault. Okay, that's it for dirty stuff. Anyway, okay. All right, here's Zeke the cat. He's sweet. Okay. So I'm gonna go through these really quickly. And if anyone actually wants me to... Hey, Israel. If anyone wants me to go back and look at anything in more detail, I will. Otherwise, all this is going to be is me flipping through animation cells really quickly. And if no one comments and says, hey, wait a minute, I'm interested in that, then I'll just move on. Okay, so what are we... Okay, this is Zeke the cat. Let's jump to X-Men, since Israel's watching. I know he's a big fan of X-Men. So these Cels we just got in, brand spanking new, and I think what I'm excited about with these Cels is that the background is original, like hand-painted background. Some of you guys don't care, but for me, I like to have the original background because there's only one background for every couple thousand Cels, and if you can match the background with the actual scene, then hey, you're doing pretty good. And I believe this is the actual scene from X-Men where Rogue... Man, I think she falls off the roof or something, but she's like smashing something to hell. Because she's really strong. So it's a pretty cool scene. You guys know what episode this is from? Please let me know. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what episode these Cels are from. This one, okay, I don't know, it's a dude in a green beret, with Cyclops, and it looks like Wolverine. So, I don't know what's going on. I wish I could say, right? Okay, Wolverine is, jumping on a helicopter, maybe, and then, Cyclops is duking out with a green beret dude. With a city backdrop. It looks cool anyway. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Anyone know these characters? I'm trying to get some audience participation now. Who knows one of the names of these characters? I know their names, but I don't want to give it away. Israel, you know the names of these guys? Let's see. Okay, that's Jubilee. She was really made popular by the 90s X-Men animated series. Longshot, yes! Thank you, Scott. There we go. That was the one I thought most people wouldn't get. That's Longshot. So this cell is kind of rare. Not only does it have the original hand-painted background, but it's got a character, Longshot, who is not in very many episodes. So, like, you know, hey, this is your one chance to get Longshot. If we put this cell up for sale, yeah, they'll come with a COA. If we put this up on eBay, it'd probably be like, I don't know, over $100. You guys want it right now, even with the original background, probably about, you know, $80. So like half price. Ah, okay, this is not X-Men. Does anyone know? Does anyone know who this is? Oh, Cat's asking about the Rogue Cell. Okay, let me go back. Speaking of which, we have a couple more Rogue Cells over here. This one... I shouldn't jump subjects so quickly. Okay. This is actually her, like, early morning in the danger room getting her coffee. Kind of a cool cell. We actually had the background for this too, but I think we might just be selling this cell as is for, like, a discount. Let me see. Yeah, this cell we're going to sell for, this one's going to be $50, which is like a good price for a Rogue. The other Rogue, though, I think, let me see, which one was it? Oh, this one, yeah, this one has the original background. So this one is going to be $100. So a little bit difference in price, but it's a cool action shot, and that's usually what, you know, people want, like a cool action shot. I'm happy with like a morning, you know, coffee, you know, getting her coffee. And she looks a little bit sleepy there. Look at her eyes. She's a little bit sluggish. She wants her morning Joe. Okay. All right, so here was a test. Anyone watching, do you know... Okay, can you identify who this is? And what is the animated series it's from? We've got two cells with reproduction backgrounds here. I knew immediately who this was. But, yeah, maybe people don't know. Okay, I'll come back to that in a minute, if anyone knows. Okay, but let's jump over here to Mortal Kombat. Alright, I am very psyched we got these Mortal Kombat cells, because, again, yes, they have the original background here, hand-painted. These are very cool. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. This one I think is cooler, because, I don't know these characters' names. Oh, Scott's asking about Batman Beyond. Yes, we do. Actually, there's going to be some Batman Beyond we have in this pile here I'm going through in a minute. Okay, cool. This is Mortal Kombat, and I like the game, but I never really watched the animated series, so don't know that much about these. Okay. All right, jumping again. Here we have RoboCop. This is with his flight pack, which I just always liked the flight pack. I thought the flight pack was awesome. We have a drawing with the cell, but it's like a couple frames off from the cell. So the cell is like almost his whole body. The drawing is like probably like less than a second before that cell. It's like he's taking off there. I think that's a really cool RoboCop cell. Oh, did I say we didn't have any more JoJo? There's another JoJo cell. This one's got the background too, but oh, there's no head on it. That happens sometimes with the drawings, because... Oh, anyone know what this is? It's a silhouette, but do you know what character that is? It's not Batman. Okay. This is a test. We'll come back to it. Okay, if you can identify who that is. He's in the graveyard. Yeah, there, Kissy Cat Nose. Thank you, it's Spawn. Spawn is having a really good year with the new action figure line that Todd McFarlane's doing and everything else. This one's interesting because it has like a sketch background and a complete silhouette cell. Pretty cool. Okay. Oh. Yeah, watch me do these completely out of order. Here's more RoboCop. That's a really cool RoboCop cell. Another one. It's got the pencil drawing too. Okay, anyone know what that is? Ooh! Street Sharks! Yeah, if you can name the characters, though, I'd be really impressed, because... Yeah, there is Street Sharks. Okay, pretty cool. These are, like, not that expensive, too. Street Shark Cels are relatively inexpensive. If you had Street Shark toys, oh man, they're crazy expensive. But the Cels are really around like $25 each, which is not bad. If they were Ninja Turtle Cels, at this point it would be at least like 50 to 100. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is really cool. This one is an 80s cartoon, Hasbro show. Something Joe. G.I. Joe. Real American hero. I don't know the character, though. But, yeah, that is awesome. It's hard to get anything G.I. Joe. It's just ridiculously hard. So, that is pretty amazing that I even have it. Okay. Let's go through this pile of animation. Sorry, it's gonna take me a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, any Back to the Future fans here? Okay, this is an opening title sequence from Back to the Future. Marty McFly is rocking out on his guitar. He's standing kind of precariously on top of this this chair. Let me put it together for you. Okay, now here's something that not everyone's going to admit to you. These Cels, they stick to the line art. So, a lot of times, it's either impossible to take it off of the line art without, like, completely screwing it up. Usually, sometimes, well, not usually. Sometimes you have to, like, really force it off and tear it off. And it's kind of painful to watch because you're destroying original art from the 80s. But you kind of need to do it in order to put your cell onto the background, or else it's just a cell stuck to line art. I have a technique for doing this, but kind of involves two hands, so I'll see if I can do it now. But I pull it a little bit and see how much it tears. And if it's like really bad, then I'll try it from the other direction. Let's see. And then if... Yeah, see, that's tearing pretty bad, too. You know why? Because it's black. It's black paint. Black paint sticks the worst. And whatever reason, they painted this all black on the back. So pretty much any which way I pull it, it's going to tear the original line art. Let's try it this way. You guys are watching me, like, peel off a Band-Aid. Have you ever peeled a Band-Aid off, like, and it's sticking and it hurts? This is kind of the same thing with... Oh! That pulled off pretty easily, though. Going that direction. So let me keep going that direction. It's tearing a little bit more than I'd like. Okay, we're going to go another direction now. Okay, there we go. At least we can see his face now. Ugh. Okay, this is a little bit too painful for me today. But let's just rip it really hard. Okay, I still don't like doing this. Yeah, I know, right? Now, someone told me there's a real good way to do this, and you put it in the refrigerator, and it, like, freezes it, and it pulls off more easily. I tried that. It did not work. It did not work for me, so... Oh! At least I got part of it off. Okay, so the truth is, the line art, even though it's the original pencil drawing, is never worth as much as the cell. So it really, you know, if I destroy this line art, I mean, I'll cry a little bit, but it's not going to kill me. It's not like... Oh, man. Okay, it's almost off. Let's try it from the other direction again. Maybe we can save... Ah! It's off. It's pretty much off. Okay, that was painful. That did not go great, but At least, you know, I mean, it's roughly still okay. But the main thing is now you can put the cell itself onto the cool background, and if we did this right, it's a peg bar here, and you have to line the holes up with the artwork, and it should put it exactly in the right position for the cell. Yeah, see now, this is an original cell on the background, and you can see where it connected, the chair connected to that post there. And now he's rocking out his guitar, man. Marty McFly. Hey. Woo. Yeah, we're doing animation. Cool. Okay. So anyway, there you go. Back to the Future. What else do we have here? So, yeah, we can almost see it animated. Now we have a second one, but I'm not going to pull it off now. That was too painful. So he's like rocking out, you can see. If you get all the cells from a sequence, which I've had before, you can actually reanimate the scene. There's no point to do that because they've already done it once. Okay, anyway, this is what you would call a stock animation. It says it at the bottom, Masters of the Universe stock. So this is where the character runs into a scene, and they kind of look to the left, they look to the right, and then they run off. These cells were animated using rotoscope. The rotoscope, let's see if I can find it here. So they actually filmed the live action actors, right? I do have it. Okay, here. Okay, here we go. So this folders have the rotoscope stock scenes. This is the fully animated stock scene, but this is what it originally looked like, and it's not good-looking stuff. I'm going to tell you this right now. Is it rare? Yes. No one like has this stuff anymore. But is it valuable? Probably. But okay, this is the original He-Man. This is what he looked like. He was a dude with a mustache, and he would, and see, they drew a line down his body, even down his face, just so they could get the proportions and the movement right. But then they would change the proportions. You can see the difference between this and that. But this is how they did it, and we've got, I think we have like all the roto scenes, not all of them. We have a lot of them right now. But these are roto scenes where the characters would, you know, run in one direction, turn to the left, turn to the right. Actually, I think the only ones we have right now are He-Man. But it's very thin paper. And it has numbers on the bottom. And it's basically of this one actor who had a mustache. And if you watch the documentary Power of Grayskull, they finally reveal, like, they didn't want to admit that Filmation was doing this, but there's nothing to be ashamed about. I mean, a lot of animation studios use rotoscope, which is kind of the same as motion capture. Here's another one. I think that's supposed to be a sword. But see the actor from the back. Anyway, this is kind of cool. I'll admit I didn't really look through this. I just kind of kept it here. We just got it anyway, but it's Filmation, archived, stock footage. And you can see the number. There's stock scenes. So this is stock 3004. That's stock 3032. If you ask the animators who worked on Masters of the Universe, I bet they still have a lot of these stock numbers like memorized, because they used to have to like refer or pull these cells all the time, and they got reused in almost every episode. So it's amazing any of the stock stuff still looks good, because they kept reusing the same cells over and over again. But anyway, pretty cool stuff. I won't bore you guys with, there's a lot of this, so. I don't know. It's interesting if you like Masters of the Universe, but maybe it's not that interesting to anyone else. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of this crap. Okay, what else is in this box? More future. I forgot the name of this. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, here is... Hey, it's Fat Albert. Let me bring this over. Okay. No, it's actually not Fat Albert, it's Fat Albert's dad. Okay, these Cels, this is also Filmation. So same company that did Masters in the Universe, did Fat Albert. If you look, they used very big Cels. So like, compare this one to the Mortal Kombat Cel, which this is about 8.5 by 11. This is a much larger format, so they could give it more detail and maybe made it look a bit nicer. Who is that? I'll pretend like I don't know. That's Dr. Doom. Yes. Okay. Hey, thanks for watching, Mark. Okay. Oh, and okay, this is just... Now these Cels are crazy rare. You cannot find Mario Brothers anywhere. So are these prices gonna skyrocket? I mean, hell yeah, because you just can't get this anymore. Okay. I don't even know how much these are. Okay. That guy is from Ghostbusters, I believe, and that's actually not slime. That cell got messed up. But it's okay. Anyone know what show this is from? We did a Toy-Zilla Live episode on this very recently. It's crazy when you don't have a background, you can like see through it. But, okay. Alright, this is Exo Squad. Exo Squad. Sadly, it's like the only cell we have of Exo Squad, but it's a very good one, so... Dude, I don't want to sell any of this, man, it's too good. But, no, we're a store, it's okay. Everything here is for sale. Okay, this is a good test, if anyone knows what this is from. This is from Sailor Moon. Same company, it's called Toon Makers. They were going to release Sailor Moon back in the 90s, but they were going to reanimate it, make it half live action. It was going to take place, a lot of it, like in space, so there was a lot of spaceships. This is actually Queen Beryl, the evil queen, atop her armada cruiser. Yeah, no one knows what this is, but it's okay, because it's such a weird version of Sailor Moon. I think it's kind of cool, though. Oh! More G.I. Joe. Oops. Yep, another Sailor Moon. More Sailor Moon. Okay. I just get a kick looking at this stuff. To me, animation cells are kind of like the best things ever to collect. Because, you know, if you have it, no one else in the world has it. I mean, they could have a cell from the same scene, but they don't have the same exact cell, because there's only one made of every single cell, and then it's over. Oh, this is a very rare scene where He-Man was riding the train from Back to the Future. There was a crossover episode. No, I'm lying. I'm just kidding. Hey, you could put cells together and make whatever you want. No, okay. This is from Back to the Future. This is the train, which I thought the train was pretty cool. So I was like, hey, I want to get that cell. And then yeah, that is just a He-Man cell by itself. And okay. Then we've got more Mortal Kombat. Oh, there we go. This is what I was looking for. This is actually the right background for the Sailor Moon cell. All right, so I guess it wasn't actually in space. It looks like it's kind of in space, but it's more like in the Earth's atmosphere. And Barrel's like on top of the ship saying, "Hey, stupid sailor scouts, you know, you guys suck. I'm taking over your planet." Okay. All right, let me get to what you guys are actually wanting, which is probably more Batman. Oh, this is cool. Okay, do you guys know what this is from? Okay, this was a children's book that I read as a kid. And it's from France. And it's about these little girls who, yeah, they grew up in, I guess like a monastery, but they all have their beds, and it's all... to me, it was very classic. I was like, I don't care if no one else wants this. I want this. This is like an original hand-painted background. I didn't even bother getting the Cels. I just got the backgrounds. Anyway. Okay, let me find that. Pull some more stuff out of here. Okay. You guys know who that is? War Machine. Underwater, I believe. Don Coyote. And Lassie. Very cool. Alright. Let's see if I can show you something really cool now. Oh! This is the crossover episode where Darkwing Duck fights Cobra Commander. Do you guys remember that episode? Yeah, Disney crossed over with with G.I. Joe just for one episode. No, I'm just lying. Okay. Okay, Genesis is asking for Spawn. Sadly, I don't have any more Spawn animation cells. I only have that one. Okay. Alright, so this is storyboards. Now, this was from a show that was not 2D animated, and it came out more recently. So there are no animation cells made for it. So the closest you can get are these pencil storyboard drawings. This is from a show called Donkey Kong Country. Well, you know, if you know, you play the game, you know what this is. So, kind of cool. I think it's cool. Alright, and let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, if you guys are Marvel fans, here's some more obscure drawings from Marvel. That's Hulk. I thought this one was really cool. Just a very cool action shot. I mean, back in the 90s, I mean, dude, they had really good action shows for Marvel. Okay, here is something new. This is something I was a big fan of back in the 80s. Star Wars had these two spin-off cartoon shows. One was called Droids, and it was like the further adventures of R2-D2 and C-3PO. The other one was called Ewoks. And, like, I wasn't such a big Ewok fan originally, but then I watched this show, and I was like, man, there's a lot more to Ewoks than I thought. And they did a really good job with the animation. Especially the first season really looks good. I don't know why, but the first season looks a lot better than the second season, so I was, like, trying to get Cels from the first season. Okay. And, oh! Who's that? We do have a Wolverine cell, and I think it's upside down. Yeah, here we go. So he's kind of falling down the cliff using his claws to dig into the side, slow his descent. Dude, that's awesome. That's a cool scene. And what's happening here? Oh, it's my man Cable again. This one is cool just because it's like a full, almost a full body Cable drawing with the gun. How many people did he shoot with that gun? I wonder. I mean, was it like G.I. Joe where he never hit anybody and just kind of kept shooting? Okay. Oh, it's another. Yeah, this is another X-Men. So who do we have here? That's Gambit. That's Beast. Anybody know this guy's name? Oh! Hey, we don't want to look at me. Go back. Okay, there we go. Alright, so you guys know what episode this is? If you do, let me know. I'd like to find out. It's a really interesting scene. I really don't know what's going on. We got Beast here carrying off this dude, and then Gambit's kind of watching, and then this guy's in the crouching pose. Okay. Anyway. Moving on. We're blowing through everything here. Alright. I think we got that Batman Beyond cell next. But I'll just give you one more before that. Okay, this is the Rabbit. The Quick Rabbit. Quick. What's his name? Quick Rabbit? It makes you drink quick. It's kind of cool. Alright. No more of that. Alright, where is that Batman cell? Here we go. I wasn't lying. Okay, there is one more Batman cell. This one, now, why is he red here? It's because he's in the cockpit of the Batwing. This is, I hate to say it, but very, relatively expensive cell because, yeah, he wasn't shown in this scene very long, and it's a very short scene. What I need to do is probably get a background for this scene. Then I can sell this with a cool background. It wouldn't be too hard to find. I mean, even if I just reproduce a background. So this is a sell. If anyone wants it, let me know. But I'm trying to get a background for it before I sell it. Otherwise, you're looking at this. Is this Charmin? No, it's not toilet paper. It's a paper towel. Okay. But I do have a treat for you. There's something even more rare than Batman Beyond here. Dang it. I saw it a second ago. I'm trying to pull it out. There it is. Okay. Boom! We have a Batman the Animated Series Catwoman cell. Yes, I know what you're saying. It needs a background. It needs the whatever she is sitting on. This one's going to take me a very long time to complete. Yes. But it looks cool as hell, even on its own, and it's very hard to get Catwoman. Yeah, these cells now are a couple $100 minimum, if not like thousands of dollars, so I'm just happy to at least have this and in any form, and maybe I can figure out some way to complete the scene. Alright. Do I have anything last animation cell for you? Yes, I do. Okay. Okay, say his name 3 times. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Yeah, I love Beetlejuice. I actually really liked this cartoon as a kid. So it's cool to have some Beetlejuice going on here. And let's see, we can animate him walking the tightrope, or I don't even know if these two images go together. It kind of looks like it does, but I could be wrong. The Batman cell, even without a background, I think that's like probably $150, I'm going to say. It's kind of an expensive cell. We do have a lot cheaper ones. There's ones that are $70 or ones that are like $80. They're going up in price, and I cannot get any more of these. There's like no more out there for any reasonable price. You have to buy them for like $60 now, and oh man, and you have to like sell them for over $100 if you're in business doing this. But I have one Batman cell that I will never sell. If you guys want to see it, it's a really cool image, but I just don't want to sell it. You guys can offer me $1,000, whatever. I'm not going to sell my favorite Batman Beyond cell. But all the others, I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I'll sell it. Even this one. It's too cool a shot, though, right? But anyway, I think you've seen almost everything I've got here. There's another Mario here. We've got very rare Mario cell. And the secret behind it, if you look very closely, it's actually Mario with Luigi's eyes, which is a mistake, because Luigi has green eyes, and I think Mario's got blue eyes, so I don't know why that is, because they're brothers. Maybe they should have the same color eye. Anyway. Oh, you want to see the cell I'm talking about? The Batman Beyond? Okay. Alright, I didn't have it ready, so let me see what I can find. See my messy, crazy office here. Oh, okay. There's a couple more things over here. Oh. Yeah, if you guys want to see something I really like, if there's any Robotech or Macross fans here, I was very happy to get this. That's a very cool... It's not even a cell, but it's a drawing. But that one's a cell. And this one's a cell. Gonna try and make a background for that one. And then, this is the guy you like love to hate from Robotech. Min-May's like cousin slash like kind of like boyfriend manager. I don't know. It's a weird relationship they have. All right, let me see what I have here. Oh, these are some cells. If anyone knows what these are from, I'm really trying to figure it out, because I don't know. Got a bunch of these cells that are anime. Can't identify, but they look very familiar to me. They have this 20th anniversary Studio Pyro. And then it's got the pencil art there, but I don't know what they are. Okay. Or if... they're all very similar, I guess. Okay, I got too many of the same one. I don't know. Man, come on. Okay, there we go. That's a different one. Okay, I'm trying to find that Batman cell, if you're wondering. When I try to find stuff, I don't find it. That's Tila. Ooh! What's that guy doing? Okay, that's not right. Okay, maybe I can't find the cell. Oh! Okay, actually, I'll just pretend like this is the cell I was looking for. This one is from Batman Beyond. It's the gang called the Jokers. Yeah, no, this one actually is for sale, but I really like it a lot. It's kind of like... The Joker wasn't really in Batman Beyond. So in place of the Joker, they had this gang of, fanboy Jokers. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I'll just say that was the cell I was looking for, because I can't find... Yeah, it's pretty common. I'll look around and I'll find stuff, and not find stuff. But okay, but here's some more. This is a scene from Star Wars Droids, where man, I'm honestly, I don't know what's happening here, but it looks like maybe the droid is turned into a plow and he's like plowing the field a little bit. All right, and then that's you know, Tony Stark. That's Space Ace. Oh, there's Cable again, and this is like that new. This is actually the scene where Rogue is having her morning coffee, and then Wolverine is kind of over there. He always looks tense to me. I don't know. Just relax. Maybe he had too much coffee already, but you know, I think it's like early morning in the Danger Room. They're all having fun. All right, so shoot. Let's see my messy office here. All right, so I'm having an interesting day. It's a long day. I actually have to go get back to work again. Eat my my fancy chips here. This is like breakfast, lunch, dinner today, and get back to work. But thank you guys for watching. Yeah, if there's anything you want to see, we're gonna do this every Thursday at 8 o'clock. We're gonna have more cool stuff. Thursday is going to be my power live stream day because we're going to do a ToyZilla live episode starting at 6 p.m. And then at 8 p.m. we're going to have the ToyZilla Shopping Network. I'll be better organized with these Cels next time so I can tell you more about them. And I won't have a messy office. No, the office is always going to be messy, so sorry about that. I'll make you guys all dizzy now by spinning a lot. But hey, until next time, hang in there. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Thanks for watching.